What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks WNBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks. As always, if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, would highly recommend you check them out. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players' points, assists, rebounds, points, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, three-pointers made, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 on your first deposit today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go ahead and lock that in, get that free money offer, and start winning some money on Prizepicks today with these picks, guys. Going to be launching a premium content package as well tomorrow, the 1st of June. I'm going to be launching a WNBA premium content package. If you are interested in my premium content, I do offer a bunch of other packages as well. Link below in the description, patreon.com/KJK_DFS. And I'm launching and revamping a big MLB package that's going to have a bunch of value in that, the All-Star package. So if you're interested in MLB content, check that out. And if you enjoy this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Like goal on all these videos is going to be 200 likes. So let's talk about it. We got some good action going on in the WNBA tonight. We have a total of 4 games, and I've got 5 picks for you. With some big differences in my projection model and stuff that I've been working on the back end here to launch that I want to be taking advantage of. So we'll go player by player here. And the first pick I want to start is we're going to be going with the over 31 fantasy score for Elena Del Don. I like the over here. I've got her projected to score 38 fantasy points tonight. She's hit the over in this 4 of the last 5 times out. And she gets a great matchup taking on a opposing team that ranks 10th in the league out of 12 total teams against her center position. So really good spot here for Dondell. Against the Indiana Fever, the Washington Mystics are 8 points favorites. And I expect her to go out there, have a big game, rack up some fantasy points in this one. And looking at her recent form, she's coming off the injury list here. So as far as the last few games, she hasn't been in there. But before that, you see right around 30 minutes a game in competitive games, taking lots of shots, 14 shot attempts, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. So contributing in all categories, really. And then when you look at her compared to the rest of the league and the league leaders, isn't all that fun stuff, as we always do. Del Don, 29 minutes per game, is racking up a bunch of other statistics as well, though. So do think it's going to be a good spot for her. Like I said, I've got her projected to hit the over here pretty easily with a 38 score. So anytime my projections are 7 points off the line set on Prizepicks, that's definitely something I want to take advantage of. Typically, they're pretty dialed in over here. So when I'm like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points off, I want to take advantage. So I like the over 31 fantasy score for Elena Del Don tonight. Pick number 1 on the video today. Pick number 2, we're going to be going with the over for Candace Parker's fantasy score. 29 fantasy score for Prizepicks. I've got her projected to score 38 tonight. Has hit the over in this the last 3 times out really easily. 45, 47, 34 the last 3 times out. And then when you're breaking down as far as how she's contributing, she's scoring 36.34 fantasy points per game. So well over as far as her per game averages on this score as well. And as far as how she's getting there, well, she's playing plenty of minutes, right around 30 minutes a game. Last time out, she's grabbing rebounds as well, assists, blocks, and steals. So any single category you can need, she's racking up those blocks and steals. You get 3 points for each one of those. So I'm always looking at players that can rack up those blocks and steals. But I mean, just a very well-rounded stat line from her the last few times out. 11 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks. She does it all. 16 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists, dropped a triple-double in this game. Didn't get any blocks and steals, but still would have got you there very easily. And I have her getting us there pretty easily tonight. Again, I like the over 29 fantasy score tonight for Candace Parker. And then Del Don's also another player I want to touch on. The 34, she's averaging 34, so I just like to always bring that up. And then how they're kind of contributing. She's also well-rounded, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, 1 steal. So both of these ladies that we're talking about to start things off, well-rounded, playing lots of minutes, averaging over their lines set by Prizepicks tonight. And I do have them projected to score way more than what Prizepicks has their line set at as well. So Candace Parker over 29 fantasy score is going to be the second pick on the video. Pick number 3 is going to be the over for her teammate in Courtney Vandersloot here. She has a 29 fantasy score line. She's also been passing this very easily. You can see 4 of the last 5. Put up 37 and 45 respectively the last 2 times out. I've got her projected to score 34 tonight. And once again, all the usage as far as this Chicago team just flows all through Vandersloot and Candace Parker. So I do feel comfortable taking both of them. Both of them having very well-rounded lines. I'm sorry, game logs as far as how they're contributing. 167 over/under in this game, so it is faster-paced game compared to some of the other games. And as far as how she's been contributing, how many fantasy points she's scoring per game, she's scoring 31.5 fantasy points per game. And then you look at her game logs the last few times out here. 37, 44, but the blocks and steals are there. Once again, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 steals. Playing right around 27, 28, 30 minutes. And once again, she's grabbing rebounds, she's getting assists, she's doing it all. It's kind of a theme here. I mean, we want players that are going to be on their floor for lots of minutes, and we want players that are contributing in all categories to maximize their potential towards the fantasy score. She's got 12, 9, 3, 2, and 2, 14, 6, 7, 2, and 3. So, you're not reliant on one category. You're not scoring reliant or any of that. That's obviously always the goal. And then, my projections factor all that in. But anytime you can see the game logs kind of reflecting it, always makes you feel a little bit better about the pick. So I like the over 29 fantasy score for Courtney Vandersloot, pick number 3. Pick number 4, we're going to be going with Arika Ugumale, and I like the over for her fantasy score as well. 25.5 fantasy score over here on Prizepicks. I've got her projected to score 31, so once again, my projection has her hitting, this very easily. She's missed this in 3 of the last 5, but she does lead the entire league in field goal attempts per game. Shooting a ton. She just needs to kind of knock a few down, but she's shooting 17.5 times per game. And if she could just be a little bit more efficient, I mean, the line's really, really low here. When you tell me that she's leading the league in shot attempts and her line's only set at 25 compared to some of the other ladies we just talked about that are like 30, 31 kind of thing, I'm not quite sure why she's this low, but I'll gladly take advantage. I think it's just a consistency thing. And then when you look at what she's averaging on the season and her recent form, she's averaging 27.7 fantasy points per game on the season. She's playing right around 30 minutes per game. You can see last 2 times out, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals last time out as well. Just hadn't contributed in the rebounds and the assists a lot the last couple games. I think that's kind of why she missed. But if you look at the game logs before that, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 assists, 4 assists, 4 assists. And the minutes are there, the shot volume's there. And like I said, I've got it projected, pretty well over this line. So that's something that always stands out to me. 25.5. I've got it projected for 31. Once again, we're like 6, 7 off the projection as far as what Prizepicks has set. So definitely a big discrepancy there. I want to be taking the over on Arike Ogunbale's line, over 25.5 fantasy score for her. And lastly, pick number 5, we're going to be going with Brittany Sykes of LA. She has been, I think, a favorite to be targeting for a lot of people that have been playing WNBA because she just racks up so many blocks and steals for the fantasy score. She's only set at a 20 fantasy score. Looking at her contributions as far as her fantasy points per game and all that stuff, she's putting up 27 fantasy points per game. Her line's only set at 20. She's playing right around 20 minutes, but the blocks and steals is where it's at. She is right up there with the league leaders for steals. She's second in the league in steals. She's also averaging a block per game, 7.4 field goal attempts per game, and as far as her rebounds, 3 assists as well. So pretty well-rounded player here that has a really low line and racks up a ton of steals. Like I said, I mean, she's averaging, what did we just say, 2.7 steals per game, practically 3 steals per game. That's already 9 fantasy points for you real quick when she gets those. And then you factor in all the other statistics she's putting up. The 20 fantasy score is just simply too low. I've got it projected to smash this with a 27 projection. So once again, like 6, 7 points off the line set by Prizepicks. I definitely want to be rocking with the over on fantasy score for Brittany Sykes tonight. And that is my 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks tonight, guys, in the WNBA. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, sign up today. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100. And don't forget, I am launching the WNBA Premium Package tomorrow, so you'll be able to purchase that tomorrow. First of the month, you'll get access to it, at the cheapest price tag. You'll have access all month. You get access to all my cores, my projections, all the tools I'm going to be providing over there. So it's all for me on this one. Wishing you all the best of luck tonight on your Prizepicks picks, and we will see you in the next one.